All right, so more Hornet stuff popping off. All right, all I want to do is watch the Community Shield in peace, but there's too much Hornets news to talk about. Right now, we got to talk about what the Hornets officially received in the Devonte Graham trade to New Orleans. Tweet from Rod Boone. Once again, Hornets announced they have acquired Wes Iwundu, apologies if I'm not saying that correctly, a protected 2022 first-round pick and cash considerations from New Orleans and the draft rights to Tyler Harvey from Memphis in exchange for sending Devonte Graham to the Pelicans as part of a 3-team trade. Let's take it piece by piece here, looking at what the Hornets got in return for Devonte Graham. So according to Rod Boone, the 2022 first-round draft pick is a lottery-protected pick, okay? Which, if the Pelicans fall inside the lottery next year, that pick becomes 2 second-round picks. The first second-round pick being in 2022, and the second-round pick being in 2024. I was hoping that protected pick became an unprotected pick if the Pelicans fell inside the lottery. It's an issue because I think the Pelicans are going to suck next year, at least in the context of the Western Conference. I don't think they make the playoffs, and they're going to end up in the lottery. And the Hornets are going to get 2 second-round picks for Devonte Graham, plus 2 players, which I'll talk about in a second. But that 2022 second-round pick, and even the 24 one, because I don't think they'll be very good in 2024 either. I think Zion's out of there. I think that 2022 pick in the second round will be high up. It'll be a high up second round pick that maybe the Hornets can leverage or just do something with. I don't know. So at least it's not nothing, but it's less exciting when you think about it. What could happen if the Pelicans end up in the lottery and they keep that pick and we end up with 2 seconds. Who knows? This team has done magic with the second round before, Devonte Graham included. And I trust Mitch Kupchak to make the best decision possible for this franchise because he's doing a hell of a job thus far, if I do say so myself. And James Borrego's contract extension just reinforces that, which, by the way, I made a video on that, James Borrego's contract extension, right here on the channel. I'm making a lot of videos at once. One of the other pieces of the puzzle here of the Devonte Graham trade is Wes Iwundu coming here to Charlotte. Now, we look at his stats. Not very exciting stuff there, can't lie, right? What I'm looking at and what I'm looking forward to is what he could bring off the bench, obviously, and he's an athletic wing, and the Hornets need that. You know, we need depth in that department. We've shown the ability to develop those athletic wings over the years, and I think he'll be okay. You know, the Hornets need to round out that bottom of the rotation. So I think the Hornets have their 10-man rotation ironed out. I think you're looking at the acquisitions and draft picks they brought in, it's pretty solidified. So I look at Wes Iwundu as a dude who can come in and operate as the 11th, 12th, 13th man per se. You know, injury here, suspension there, back-to-back game there. Having some depth in the wing department is key. And Wes Iwundu is an athletic wing that can get it done in short bursts at the very least. And kind of like I mentioned in the Oubre one, he's a guy who's been around the league, 4-year pro, 26 years old. He'll be 27 in December. So he's not old, but he's still not quite young. So that's a good balance there. And then you look at his experience playing over 200 games in the NBA, you know, not starting a lot of them, but as a guy who's experienced the league, that tells me the Hornets recognize their deficiencies last season and want to bring in guys that know what it takes to be on an NBA floor. And that's why I look out from him. And if he pops off, great, fantastic. I don't expect that from him. I just expect him to come in, win his numbers called, and just keep things floating while the starters or higher rotation guys are getting busy or off the floor. There's some cash considerations in the deal, but you know, who cares about that? Tyler Harvey is the last piece of the puzzle in the Devonte trade. Let me get out of see, he's right there. Funnily enough, he's playing on the team LaMelo was on in Australia, you know, small world. But I don't know if he ever comes here. I don't know. But the Hornets have his draft right, so we'll see what happens with that. As far as I can tell, his best attribute is his shooting ability. So if he does come through and does get a shot at the NBA level, the Hornets added a guard that can shoot. It's a lot of ifs there. I don't know what the realistic expectation for Tyler Harvey in 2021 in today's NBA, but maybe next year, the year after. That's the whole point of the draft rights. It's like, you know, lottery ticket, so to speak, low risk, high reward situation. But all in all, that pick, that 2022 first round pick from the Pelicans isn't as exciting as I thought it was, unless the Pelicans go nuts next year. But I still don't think they make the playoffs. Seeing Iwundu and, potentially Harvey, a guard that can shoot the ball pretty well, coming through in the deal makes me feel better about it, And then obviously, like I mentioned before, if those picks become second round picks, I feel confident the Hornets can do what they need to do in the second round like they've done previously. That's kind of seems to be their zone, really. They're kind of nailing the draft, if I'm honest. So best of luck to Devonte Graham in New Orleans. I wish him nothing but the best. But because the Hornets have their pick, the Pelicans pick, it's a little weird. I don't wish the Pelicans the best, I guess. I guess I should wish for them the best if we want that pick to be a first round pick. All right. I wish the Pelicans to be an 8 seed just so we get their pick. How about that? I think that's fair. I hope Devonte has all the success in the world and the Pelicans are an 8 seed. Fair? But hey, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to Charlotte, Wes. Welcome to Charlotte, maybe Tyler at some point. But yeah, the Hornets seem to be bodying this offseason. I keep wanting to make a video on the offseason, but the Hornets keep doing stuff, so that video keeps getting pushed out. So stay tuned for that. I made a video thus far on the Borrego extension, so go please check that out. Let me know your thoughts on Borrego sticking around beyond this year, which is fantastic news, in my personal opinion. Thank you for all the support. The growth on the channel recently has been fantastic. The support's been out of this world. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. But hey, I'm rambling now. It's time to end the video. Thank you. Peace. Stay safe. Take care.